Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So I'm in the middle of actually editing this video review for you guys, but I completely forgot to film you guys the intro. So the entire first portion of the video just sounds like I'm talking out of my ass. So I just wanted to say that today I am doing a full review on the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. You guys have been seeing this circulate the internet. This is a hot item right now. So I just wanted to let you guys know my thoughts and review. I have been using it for well over a week now, and I'm excited to just talk about it. So if you want to see my entire review and wear test and application, then please keep on watching. I do have a normal skin type. I do have my skincare on. I do have a primer. It's a pore filling primer. So nothing out of the ordinary. So I want to go ahead and talk about the shades that I have. I have two shades. I have here the 40WY and then here I have the 50WY. And if you compare the packaging, 40WY is lighter on the outside carton as opposed to 50WY. Now, it doesn't look exactly like the foundation colors, but you kind of do get a glimpse of the undertones and you do get a glimpse of, you know, how deep it actually goes. So I really do like that, and I actually got sent these two foundations for free via Influencer. I was shook when I found out that they were gonna send me this. I did not know. So if you are new to my channel, I do talk about Influencer a lot. I have so far received really good boxes from Influencer. It's pretty much a service where if you write reviews, then they'll rack up and the company may or may not send you some really cool things. And so far I've gotten like a Bare Minerals foundation that I've used up. I got some things from Clarins. I got things from Lime Crime, which I don't really use Lime Crime, so I had to give that one away. I just got like some really good and solid things. So when I got this, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna use it for a really long time, maybe over a week, and then I'm gonna formulate a review because this is a hot item right now. And even if this was sent to me for free, you guys know I'm not gonna ever BS my reviews, because at the end of the day, we are all consumers and I want to put out my review to help you as a buyer if you want to spend $40 on a foundation. And for some people, that's a lot of money. And you know what? I'm here to just give you guys my honest review, and that's on that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and put these foundations on the skin. Now, like I said, I do have two foundation shades. I have the 40 and then the 50WYs. Now, I personally really like 50WY on my skin. In the bottle, it does look really dark and totally not my skin tone. And then this one just looks a little too light. So when you blend it out, it actually is a really lightweight formula. So if you've ever used like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, you guys know you can get away with using something just a little darker. So on the website, it does say that this is a 24-hour wear foundation, $39 with 50 shades. On the Urban Decay website, it has 4.6 stars, so that's really high up for something that just came out. Now, I do notice that there is actually more information on the box here. Medium buildable coverage, does not transfer, minimizes the appearance of pores, stay true to color, waterproof. It has a vegan formula, so it doesn't contain any animal derived ingredients or byproducts. So that's really good to know, and that's really good to hear. And I believe Urban Decay is also a cruelty-free brand, so it's a win-win in every situation. If you guys are unfamiliar with my skin, I am a normal skin type. I do look a little bit dewy because of my skincare, but that's honestly it. So I only have one pump on the back of my hand, and typically I like to start off with one pump, especially when I'm testing out a new foundation, because it kind of gives me the glimpse of how much a product can spread. And luckily, because I have been testing this out, one pump is honestly enough to cover my entire face because it is really lightweight, and just like the packaging says, it is very buildable. So if I want to really cover any acne scars or anything like that, then I'll go in with that additional pump. But if I just want like I just want to go out to the grocery store type of look, like kind of today, then I'll just go in with one pump. But I will show you guys how well it builds. Now, the very first day that I tested this out, it was 100 degrees. It was a very dry heat. There was no shade. I was out in the NorCal night market with my family, and it was just almost unbearable. The heat made one of my cousins pass out. It was actually kind of scary. So it was just extremely hot. Everyone was sweaty, and this foundation stood up so well in the heat. So this is one pump of foundation on my skin. Pretty good. I do have some acne scars on this cheek here. I do have another acne scar right there, and I will try and cover more of my red pimples there. Those, you just need concealer at that point. Like, the red ones, I mean, for something so lightweight and watery, it just covers so beautifully. And this is a watery foundation. Like, this is probably the most lightweight foundation I think I've ever used on my skin, which is actually crazy. I'm going to take a little bit of that 40 WY shade and pop that under the eyes to just brighten it up. Honestly, that pimple is right in my eyebrow, so I really don't know if I'm going to be able to really cover it without having to do my eyebrow again. But here we are. We're going in with that second layer. I mean, it's not going to give me full coverage by any means because of the formula and because it is so lightweight, but because it is lightweight, I mean, that is honestly flawless. So smooth. And even though I know I told you guys I used a pore minimizing primer, even without the primer, because that day that I went to the fair, I forgot to mention earlier, I forgot to wear primer. I was so excited about this foundation that I put it on just over moisturizer, and my skin looked so good. So I can guarantee you it does minimize the appearance of pores, it is buildable, and just everything that it claims, it's so true. Very breathable. It does claim to have a real skin matte finish, but when I think of real skin, I think of a satin finish where it's still healthy and glowy, but not too glowy. And I feel like that's exactly what this is. So I feel like maybe they are better off at saying it's a satin finish. But then again, I have normal skin, so it kind of just stays looking like this throughout the entire day. So I can guarantee you that it does stay true to this finish. And it feels very comfortable, very lightweight. This is something that definitely is very comparable to a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, but it lasts so much longer. Similar to my Fenty review, I am going to do half powder on my face. So I'm just going to take my Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot, and I'm just going to pat this on half of my face here. So here I have my makeup completed, something super simple. I didn't really go all out, but I wanted to make sure that I had everything on my face, bronzer, blush, highlight, and you know, just so we could see how this is going to wear test. I can already guarantee you it does surpass 8 hours without a doubt, and it does not really transfer at all. It really clings to the skin, and I noticed that in the nose area because what was I doing? I don't know, I was doing something and my nose was involved, and my nose was just being really rubbed off, and you know, my foundation still stayed on my nose. I actually am the worst. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day, and I will be right back. Alright you guys, I am back. It's been 8 hours. I've been literally in my room all day. I've been watching Korean dramas, I've been studying, and I like the foundation. I've been using it for so long and I already like it. So this is just wrapping it up at the end of the day, just showing you guys how my face looks. I don't expect this to be like a super mattifying foundation, and honestly it is more satin than anything. It does start to look dewy in areas where I did apply my highlight, of course, but overall if I touch my face it does not transfer at all. I don't know, it's kind of pointless to show you guys because it's not transferring. But I could touch my face, it still feels really comfortable, and I mean, I really do love the wear test of it. Let's read the claims one more time. Flexible, yes. Breathable, yes. Real skin matte finish, like I keep saying, it's more of a satin. Medium buildable, yes. Does not transfer. Yes, and it minimizes the appearance of pores and stays true to color. So yes, I mean, it did not oxidize one bit when I applied it. So let's get real up close and personal. On this side, you could see my smile lines are not emphasized. You could see that under my eyes, I mean, like I always do, I have a little bit of creasing, but that's just because it's natural. But I have a little bit of that just naturally. Forehead is looking pretty good, and overall the pores on the cheek as well as the nose look great. Compared to the side that we powdered, honestly it looks the exact same. So whether you powder it or not, I just feel like overall you're gonna get the same result. Maybe this side might extend the wear a little longer than this side, but I mean, through and through with me testing out this foundation, I mean, it just seems like it's going to stay in place no matter what. So it's something, if you really love a really lightweight, liquidy, watery texture foundation that will also give you coverage, then by all means this is definitely for you. If you love the feeling of having a cake face, because I know some people do like that, maybe this isn't it, but I mean, it does make the skin look flawless and smooth. My acne scars, they're barely peeking through. So, you know, with just the foundation alone with no concealer, I mean, you see it here, it's really good. $39, would I repurchase it? Probably. You know, if I finish up a whole bottle, I think this is one of the foundations I think I would consider repurchasing. There are a lot of foundations on the market where when I just finish, I just throw away. Kind of like the Bare Minerals one. I did really like it, I did enjoy it, but it's not to the point where I would repurchase it. Same with the Too Faced Peach Perfect. Once I finish that, I really don't think I'm going to repurchase it. So this is definitely on the list of, you know, I think I would consider repurchasing if I do finish it up. So that wraps up this video, you guys. I hope you guys all enjoy my review, wear test, everything like that. And I will see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.